Good morning. Hi everybody, this is my very first live haul on YouTube and let's see if anybody shows up. I'm going to wait for a second. I only want to do 10 minutes. I just want to show you a few things that I got and then I'm going to skedaddle. Anybody here? Good morning. How do we view chat? 2, we've got 1 like. How do we view chat though? Oh, good morning, Kaylee. Oh, it works. Oh, this is exciting. Good morning, early retirement rocks. Or just Elaine, that might help. It's a little bit of a mouthful there. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, I have an audience. Do you know it's so much different? Is that even a word? No, differenter. More different. You know when you're talking to just no one, it's so much easier. Then when you know people are actually like actively listening to you as you talk live, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. But I have 3 likes. That's 50%. Hi. Is everyone going to say hello? Okay, I'm just going to start. So I've just popped into the Salvation Army because I had half an hour parking and I thought I would quickly show you what I got and also tell you about how things are going. In fact, that's what I'll do first. The sales have really improved. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, which is Chasing Secrets Boutique, I have shown you my 2 of my accounts that are very, very similar in stock and service and dispatch and pricing. Everything is very similar. The only thing that isn't similar, and I sort of did this as an experiment, I just did a list and leave. Goodness, I just read live there and I just completely squirreled that one. List and leave. So I have 180 currently listed. It was 200 and something. And I literally list it for 30 days and do nothing else. If something sells, great, I'll dispatch it straight away, end of, get my feedback. And I thought I'd leave it. Hi Maria. How's everyone doing this morning? Parallel parking. They're probably wondering who I'm talking to. Anyway, and I showed the graph of my other account where it's just list and leave and it shows clear, rhythmic on and off. So you see my sales and then no sales and then sales and then no sales, and it's every other day. So it'll be off, on, off, on. And that's if you completely leave your store and abandon it. So if you leave your listings, you think it's perfect and you just leave it and just let it run its course, it's kind of proved to me that absolutely eBay rotates everyone's stores, everyone gets their time in the limelight, and if you're not active you will only get a minimum statutory right limited viewing. On my other account I have 700 listings. Well, I try and maintain 700 listings, and I have a couple of really productive days where I do photographs and then drafting, and now I am not making them go live, I am scheduling them. So I have 5 start at 9:30 in the morning and then 5 starts at 7:30 in the evening, and that happens every day minimum. So at least 10 things go live every day, split, and that keeps that rhythm. And yesterday I made £170 worth of sales, and the day before I made 180, and the day before that's just as my like regular. How long have I been doing scheduled listings? Probably for about 5 days, and I'm actually starting to see like a difference. So yeah, so if you've got any questions about that, let me know. I'm not seeing any activity in the chat. Are we all just listening to me? Can we have some interaction? I'm so lonely. Anyway, just went into the Salvation Army. I was going to film. I started filming and I was like, no, the music's too loud and I'll probably get like, I won't be able to monetize my video because they'll say I'm playing like music that doesn't belong to me on there and I don't want to get in trouble. So yes, I'm going to share with you now. What? You're getting too close to my car. Ah! That's so close. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Right. I hate being in the car while people are parking around me because I just don't trust people. Anyway, I decided I'm going to start listing men's stuff. I don't know whether I'm going to do it on my main account or I'm going to start a new account, just see how it goes, because I've got a ton of menswear and I'm coming across some nice pieces. Your charity shops only open at 10? That's shocking. How do they make any money? One charity shop used to start open at 8:30, but they've changed it now. Oh, okay. That's fine, Elaine, don't worry. So, I picked up these Lacoste leather and suede shoes. What are these called? What kind of shoes would these be called? Loafers? Like lace up? Oh, I don't even know. These are quite current in style. I don't know what they're called. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to have to do some research. But, oh, it's called a Marceau. Size 9. And I paid £5.99 for those. So maybe get £30 for those? Possibly. I got my daughter Avatar because she's just turned 12 this year and she's just obsessing about every 12 movies. She keeps making a list of all the movies she wants to see. Now she's old enough to see them. And yeah, I won't. Now we've got Netflix, I will not buy DVDs brand new. She'll just have to wait. So that was 99p. I've got this lovely white stuff skirt with oh, I don't know, a boho folk style heart prints. Gorgeous lining. It's like satin with like this ribbon and lace trimming inside. It's a size 10, which looks massive. That's a big 10. Is that an American 10? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's got pockets and everything. I don't know whether I mentioned that. £3.49. I did use my £5 voucher, so I got some money off for these. What else did we get? We got Parisian collection scarf, silk scarf print, long shirt. Could be a dress because it's got a belt. It's got these lovely gold buttons. There we go. That print. Might get £15 for that one. I paid £3.49. We got, hi Ralphies! Jim and me are watching. Oh my goodness, I'm going to die. Since when are you two best friends anyway? How come I'm so excluded? I hate it. I used to be like Miss Popular at that place and now I'm like shoved in a corner and no one talks to me. People used to come round for tea, coffee and tea and biscuits. Do anybody do that anymore? No. Right, that's enough ranting at Ralphie and Jim. Come for coffee and biscuits, please. Okay, I've got these kind of tops remind me of Monica from Friends. This is a 90s United Colours of Bennington like ditzy blouse that has a tie at the bottom, and the whole Friends style thing is coming really in, really big time. This is a size large and it was £2.99. Probably get 15 for that. This is a Bolo brand. Sahara. You see the label, that's a nice new label. This is just a linen tank in a nice sorbet pistachio colour. That's a UK 16 to 18, it's a large. Probably get £15 for that one. I paid £2.49 for that. Sahara stuff, if you can get like the dresses and the dresses or the really like long tunic tops, you can get £70–80 for those. So just look out for that. I bought this because of the print. It's got like a ditzy sketched hummingbird print on it. It's by First Avenue, so that's an American brand. It's a nice big size. It's a UK 16. There's a lady, she's parked directly in front of me, facing me, and now she's just staring at me going, what on earth is that woman doing? And I'm like, I don't care. Miss brand new Kia with your private number plate. Judge me what you like. Size 18 2 top for £2.49. You're welcome in here anytime, babe. Okay, cool. I get high really easily though, Ralphie, and nicotine goes right to my head, and I know what you're like. Don't worry, we know you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's just a woman right in front of me that doesn't know that. I think she's crazy because she's a National Trust member and I know how much that costs. Right, chambray. Everybody, you need to get your chambray shirts. It's got pockets, it's a nice big size. I'll probably get 15 for that. It's got like contrasting denim look. That's really cool, and it goes all along the sleeve, look. I thought that was a really cool detail. I finished my chocolates finally, Jim, by the way. Thank you, they were delicious. Finally finished them. I bought this Bon Marché blouse because of the colours and because of the sleeves. I wouldn't normally pick this up, but it's the size, it's this nice big, size 20. It's rose print and it's just pretty, and it's only £3.49. I'll definitely get £15 for that. Guys, you should follow Ralphie, he's hilarious. If you like swearing. If you don't like swearing, I don't recommend Ralphie, but he's got an amazing business selling e-cigarettes, or is it vaping? I know they're different. So Ralphie, educate me. Which one are you? Are you e-cigs or I think you're a vapor, aren't you? I know you do really well with that. Right, we've got a boxy boho inspired lace top here with like contrasting lace sleeves. This is by Superdry. I don't know why I picked this up because Superdry has a eBay shop, so I'm now competing with Superdry. That's a bit of a stupid move really, but I did only pay £3.49 for that. It's a nice big size, 12 to 14, so yeah, okay, that might sell. This I got in the men's section, but it's not, it's a ladies, because no man would wear pink, surely. I want to show you. There we go. Size medium. Fifth and Ocean clothing. So this is like a collab one. This one says Panthers on it. And it has a panther on it. And then it says Panthers on the sleeve as well. Yay! Cotton blend. I paid £3.99 for that, and it's got the pink logo there. Look, it's like a glittery thing, and it's in really good condition. It's covered in cat hair. Someone has a ginger cat. Look, Ginger. And last but not least, and then I'm going to go to Costa and get myself a coffee and sip my sorrows away. This is a really great brand. It's called Bit Kai Rand, and I personally love to wear this. I actually found a jumper in a charity shop years ago and I still wear it. I absolutely love it. There's a man walking around in full hunter camo over there. He really blends into the brickwork. Anyway, this would have been about £120 in the shop, and it's a lovely purple colour. It's Lagan look style. It's got the draped pockets, it's got the slits, and it's got the, is this like a boat cowl neck? I don't know what would we call that? I need a keyword for this neckline. I really haven't got a clue, otherwise I'm just going to have to, oh my goodness, I can't unsee that. There's a guy wearing really tight leggings walking right past me. Wait for it. Oh! Ralphie favourite RDA to date. Darling, what does that mean? RDA to date. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that was £5.99. And you know what? I might get 40 for that. It's a lovely big size. It looks like a lovely big size. I can't see the sizing on it. Doesn't have it on. That's strange. It's 100% merino wool, so yeah, really good. Oh yeah, look at the size tags come off. That's annoying. But anyway, yeah, still get about £40 for that one. So all in all, I spent oh, goodness, I should have been a little bit more organised than this. Overall, it was £37.38 minus the £5 loyalty card voucher, and I had got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 items minus the DVD. So yeah, even if I get £15 each, that's a good £120 profit, isn't it? So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got this morning. I'm going to go get a coffee, then I've got to go to work and get some listings to go live. Have I missed it, Saz? Sort of. Why do the chat things disappear? Like, it comes up and then disappears and I can't read it quick enough. Can everyone say that again? You haven't quite missed it. I'll be going shortly though. Is that it? Otherwise I'm going. Any questions? Oh, I'm going to share with you something that I'm shared with everyone on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, everybody. It's at Chasing Secrets Boutique. But I got a letter, a handwritten letter. Morning all. Hi Maria. Hi Maria, flipping fantastics. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. I can't read. Yeah, I got a letter from NatWest. It was handwritten and it was a cease and desist. Do you have any tips on removing makeup on clothes? Yeah, makeup remover wipes. And if it's really bad and it's new with tags, stick the tag in a jar and hand wash it. A waterproof jar, by the way. Yeah, I got a letter from NatWest, cease and desist, because I am apparently using my personal bank account as a business account, and that is against terms of policy, and I have 30 days to stop doing it or they're closing my account. Oops! Now, to be fair, I opened that account with their full knowledge when I went in and said I needed to open an account, and they asked me what the account was for. I told them it was for my PayPal, to withdraw funds from my PayPal when I make sales. And she said, oh, that's okay. For now, you're not earning enough, you're not making enough. To be fair, this was like a couple of years ago. She says, but when you start making lots of transactions, you're going to have to upgrade. And then I never did, because my life's chaotic as it is and I'm lazy and I don't keep on top of things. So that's what happens. So now I'm going to look for a business account. I think NatWest is quite expensive. I'm with Halifax at the moment. But yeah, NatWest is quite expensive. My brother says he is with HSBC Santander, isn't it? No, he's with HSBC. He has a business account and he says it's free for the first year, then £5 a month after that. So I'm probably going to go for that. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm always behind on that sort of stuff. I'm quite into the whole making money bit, but the whole accounting and finances and keeping records and abiding by laws and regulations isn't my forte. It's only me. There's only so much I can do in one day. Are you just a reseller? Do you have a job as well? No, I'm just a reseller. Do you use a website to find popular keywords to use? No. Hate accounting, I'm with you. I'm with team hate accounting. It's so tedious and boring. But it needs to be done, because then you do really need to know where your money's going and if you're actually making any money, because it's all well and good going shopping and, you know, making money just because you've sold one thing for 15 quid in one day, then you go out and spend £25 on new stock. I mean, that's how Toys R Us went out of business. Think about what's her name, Girl Boss, the girl that did Nasty Gal. Look what a mess she made out of it. she did so well. She was making millions, and then it all went horribly wrong, didn't it? Because they got into debt and they bought brick and mortar stores, and it was NatWest gas. Yeah, I need to do both of those, Lee, and flipping fantastic. I need to do both of those. Absolutely agreed. It's just on the list of things to do. There's a great tax accountants. They're like budget ones. They're really good, and they've quoted me like £300 a year to do like tax returns and things like that. So I don't know. I've got to look into it. My brother has a really expensive one, but he's rich. What was I saying? Remind me. Oh yes, Nasty Girl. They went into administration last year, and Boohoo bought them out. And have you seen their website now? I used to go to Nasty Girl website before they went into administration and get inspiration on styling and what to buy, and they were really popular. And now Boohoo's bought them. It's just like Boohoo. It's just another Boohoo. Everything's 30 quid and under, and everything's the same. All the models look the same. It just looks like Misguided or yeah, Boohoo. It's just no personality. All the personality's gone, and that's because she didn't run the business properly. Yeah, I didn't really like her anyway. I thought she had an attitude problem. I read her book and I wasn't impressed. People like going on about it, but I didn't like her attitude. I think she's actually quite a nasty person. You're my inspiration on what to buy. Good, that's why I do it, babe. That's the reason why I do it. I don't do it for any other reason. It isn't the money, is it? Oh yes, anyone else interested in buying a bundle? I've got a couple left. They are going fairly quickly. I had 50, pardon me, I had 50 bundles up for sale, up for grabs I should say, and those ones were for the sweepstakes. So you buy a bundle or as many as you like, and you will be then entered into a prize draw once all of the 50 have sold. Entered into a prize draw to win a Michael Kors Hamilton bag. The RRP on that, I think it was 200. It was like 180 or 200, something like that. It's brand new, although it's pre-owned, but it's in like brand new immaculate condition, and you can have that to sell on, or you can have it to keep for personal use. But yes, there'll be one winner for that. Have you ever purchased bulk clothing? What do you mean by that? Do you mean as a like a batch? That save money on accountants and get Wave software app. Oh, thank you, Lee. I know you're trying to help, but I get scared. Not scared. I'm lazy and my brain just doesn't work. It does not want to mould around the whole situation. I do need to do it. My brother will sort it. He will walk me through the whole thing. Bundles from eBay? No, because I only trust me. However, I do get bundle deals from charity shops. Thank you, Lee. I'm sure it is. It is simple when you know how. It's like eBay scared me when I first started. It's really simple now. Yeah, so when I go to certain charity shops, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to get the managers in trouble, or I don't want to sort of like, not trouble, that's not the word. Anyway, they say if I spend so much, they will give me 50% off. Or I will go into one place and I get items for £1 each, and I can get 100 items for £1. So in that sort of way, yes, I can do bulk. However, I've got so much stuff at the moment, I don't really need to buy any bulk stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't like books. If you buy it off eBay, that's quite good because you can say it's not as described if you get anything that's dodgy. But that's a good deal, good idea. What is a good deal, Lee? Yeah, so I do actually already have great relationships with my charity shops. Bundles, selling bundles myself. Yeah, initially the idea came to me a couple of months ago when I moved it wasn't a couple, it was February, when I moved to my new studio and storage facility, which was probably one of the most traumatic experiences of my life, which I'm not going to go into. But I had so much stuff that needed, like inventory needed finding homes and stuff. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I said to everyone, I reached out on Instagram and said, hey, does anyone want to buy like a 10-piece bundle for 24 quid? And I just got inundated and I sent out a load of stuff. However, so many parcels were like 2 kilograms, sorry, and they were so heavy, and I had like 60, 70 parcels that all had to go at the same time. And it cost a fortune and it was hard work, and the amount of time it took, I lost money, but it was cash flow. I'm not going to complain because it was cash flow and space, which I really, really needed, but it wasn't worth my time to do it regularly. So what I said to everyone was, is anybody interested in bundles generally? So then I whittled it down to 6 pieces for £26. The parcels ended up being lighter, ended up being cheaper for me to get out, and it was less effort to find like 300. So if I'm doing like 50 parcels, that's 300 pieces. Does that make sense? And then everyone, you know, is paying £4 a piece for an item, which is actually very reasonable, because I'm talking to loads of people and they're saying, how do you find stuff so cheaply? When I go into a charity shop, it's, you know, £6, £7, £8 for a top and £20, £30 for a dress. And anything branded. Oh, he's just kicked out litter from his car. He just left it on the street. Oh no, I forgive him. Oh, and a lady's gone to help him. I was like judging him then for littering, and then he went and got it. That's good. Fine. I'm a horrible judgmental person. Hi, Ali. Yeah, so now I'm doing... Have you tried auction sales? Yes, I did. What do you mean? You don't mean eBay auctions, do you mean generally auctions? I used to, when I did, years ago, this is years ago, I used to customise socks. And I used to go to auctions in Nottingham and buy bags of broken jewellery. Yeah, don't worry, Lee, I knew what you meant. I really enjoyed bidding for these bags of treasure. I really loved this, like bags of broken jewellery, and I used to use those jewellery to decorate socks. And yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. I used to buy Topshop socks for £8, and then I'd buy these bundles for 40 quid, bundles of jewellery, broken jewellery, and then I'd spend hours. There must be one near you, Maria. They're everywhere. I've got loads in my area. I travel to Nottingham. Anyway, and I used to charge £80 for my socks. What plans for the rest of the day? What do you do? So I work my job, or this job, around my daughter. So I drop her off at school. I spend an hour, half an hour sourcing, and then I go straight to work. I do all my mail orders if I have any, then I do my listings, and then I finish at 4 o'clock and drive to pick up my daughter, because she has homework club from 3:30 to 4:30. So then I pick her up at 4:30, and then we go home. And then if I haven't actually finished what I was doing at work, I will then, after she's fed, I leave her with my parents and I go back to work. And like last night, I was at work till 11, and that was my fault because I stayed up on Instagram talking to people. I was on Instagram for an hour yesterday, being a right dipstick. That was funny. That was a car crash, but apparently it was quite enjoyable. Bundles from where in Nottingham? I'm in nuts. No, sweetheart, the bundles of broken jewellery I used to buy at the auction house on a Saturday morning. That's when I used to decorate socks. I used to customise socks, like cover them in jewels, and then I'd sell them. Saying I went around to young children non-stop though. So basically, I do this job. I'm not making millions of pounds here, and I don't know whether I ever will be like super successful that way. But at the moment, I have to be there for my daughter, and that's why I do this job. I want to drop her off at school, and I want to pick her up from school, and I need to be able to take time off when I need to take time off. And if I need a long lunch or whatever, because I used to work at a job, an agency, finding jobs for people, and it was so stressful. And then if you were like 2 minutes over your lunch break, you'd get yelled at, and sometimes you were expected to work through your lunch break, and you're constantly clock watching. And then I wasn't there to pick up my daughter. I'd have to drop her off at 8 in the morning, and then I'd have to get someone else to pick her up, and it was really, really stressful. And the amount of arguments and things like that, fallouts, no, it just wasn't working. So this job helps me work around my life rather than my life working around my job, so to speak. And I don't clock watch. I absolutely love this job. And the fact is, I do lose track of time. That's how much I enjoy it. Family first always. Yeah. Up to a certain point. Otherwise, you've got to put yourself first sometimes as well. Not always, up to a certain point of love and responsibility. You also have to be responsible and love yourself too. So it's not always family first. Sometimes they have to put you first. Why did you stop selling the socks? Because it was taking absolutely ages to do, and I wanted to make real money, and I discovered that customizing things wasn't the way to go, or making things myself wasn't the way to go. And plus, the Royal Mail won't, yeah, flipping, that's right. The Royal Mail refused to, this was another thing that put me off. If you produce your own items and you sell them on eBay or Etsy or whatever, and you send them via Royal Mail or any other service, if you have made it, they will only, if it goes missing in the post, they will only compensate you for the cost of the item, not how much you sold it for. And I thought that was disgusting. And I know someone who sold some artwork, and it was £300 artwork, and they asked for proof of production, and it only cost her, like, say £15 to make, and they won't pay you for hours worked either. Yeah, Ali, my daughter has her own eBay account. She sells plush toys, technically. Yeah. She was really into it. At the moment she's not been, because she's been concentrating on school. But yeah, she has her own cake and chocolate first. No. I'd get fat that way. Anyway, that's it. Did I finish anything I was saying? Did I answer everybody's questions? If not, I'm going to, if so, I should say, I'm going to go do some work, because I'm over half an hour now. Yes. Yeah, so I do bundles. If you're interested in that, find me on Instagram. Thank you, Lee. I try. Yes, so bundles, find me on Instagram. I will have a good day. Thank you, Flippin. Fantastic. Finds. What's your name, Flippin? I don't want to keep saying that. Yeah, so I've got 10 items. Thank you, Maria. I've got 10 items to post today, and then I want to make a few listings go live, and then work, do a Rihanna, and then pick up JC. But I want to get 10 items listed. Kelly or FFF? Okay, I like Kelly. Kelly, I'll go with Kelly. And hopefully I'll get one of these items that I bought today. Oh, that's good. What I do is, this is what I try to do. This is a tip, guys. If you do sourcing, find out how much you spent, and then list the amount of items that covers the amount you spent. And then it makes you feel better. Okay, Becky. You're welcome. I tried to be helpful. Let's just say I try not to hinder your life in any way. I've gone way over my half an hour parking. I've been parked here for an hour, and I was half an hour in the charity shop, and I've done half an hour with you guys. Right then, I'm off to get a coffee, then I'm off to work. But now I've done a video, I feel a little bit happier. I do have videos filmed On my Chasing Secrets account in the Crochet Garden, I have on average 700 items. I'm trying very hard to get to 1,000, but it's very, very, very difficult. Will this live chat thing be regular? Yeah, possibly. It's not really wow. Think about it. This is my only job, and if I didn't do that, I'd starve. It's not wow, honestly. It's like people who have to like walk 2 hours to get water in Africa. It's not wow, it's do it or you're gonna die. I'm not saying I'm gonna die, but I'm definitely not gonna be able to feed my family. 700 as well. I used to have 850, so I'm a bit disappointed in myself. But I do have other accounts. I have 180 on my other one, and then I have 100 on my private, but my private one is nothing interesting. It's just selling stuff from my home, getting rid of things that don't fit JC anymore, or things that aren't part of my business. Baby monitors, baby clothes. Don't sell baby clothes, it's terrible. I just donate them now, but that kind of thing. Anyway, that's it, I think. I don't think I'm going anywhere though, because the taxi rank is blocking my way out. Yeah. Alright then. I'm going to see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like I've just rambled and bored everyone silly, but anyway. I will talk to you very soon. Ciao for now. Bye.